Has our knowledge of neuroscience led to ethical dilemmas? If we could predict someone's criminal behavior through brain scans, should we act before they commit a crime? This question isn't just science fiction, it's the reality we face as neuroscience advances. From unlocking mysteries of the human brain to transforming our justice system and mental health treatments, neuroscience is reshaping our world. But with the progress comes ethical dilemmas that challenge our sense of morality, privacy, and even freedom. Today, I'll explore how neuroscience creates ethical dilemmas, particularly in criminal justice, mental health, and personal privacy. First, let's look at criminal justice. Neuroscience is increasingly used to analyze brain patterns that might predict behavior. For example, courts have used brain scans to determine criminal intent or even argue for lighter sentences. While this might sound like a fair use of science, it introduces a serious ethical dilemma. Should a person be punished for treated differently for something their brain might predispose them to do, even if they haven't acted on it yet? This reduces accountability and raises questions about free will. A real world case occurred in Italy in 2009 where a murderer's defense team argued that brain abnormalities contributed to their crime. This sparked debate about whether biology should excuse behavior or merely explain it. Now, let's turn to mental health treatment. Neuroscience has revolutionized this field, offering groundbreaking treatments for conditions like depression and PTSD. Techniques like brain simulation can help patients where traditional therapies may fail. But with this innovation can help patients with tradition. But with this innovation comes the risk of misuse. What if brain implants or other inventions are used not just to heal but to control behavior? This raises ethical concerns about individuality and autonomy. For example, some experiments show that electrical impulses to certain brain regions can alter mood or decision making. While this is groundbreaking, it also raises the question, who decides when and how such technology should be used? Finally, let's consider privacy and brain data. As neuroscience progresses, devices that can read brain activity, like EEG headsets, are becoming more advanced and accessible. This raises critical questions. Who owns your brain data? Could employers or governments misuse it? Imagine a future where your productivity or even loyalty is monitored based on your brain waves. This isn't far-fetched. Some companies are already using wearable devices to track employee stress levels. While this might seem like a helpful monitoring, it blurs the lines between privacy and assistance, creating a slippery slope for privacy invasion, which can lead to different future work problems with the employer and the employee. In conclusion, from criminal justice, mental health to privacy, neuroscience is a double-edged sword. It offers incredible benefits, but creates serious ethical dilemmas. As this advances, we need to ask hard questions and ensure our policies protect human rights and dignity. After all, just because we can't doesn't always mean we should. Just because we can doesn't mean we should.